This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Back to pass. It's Stone. Throws it to the right. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds. So it's complete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught, he's wide open, look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments, because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. Stanford now operating in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Stanford. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national national championship game, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Finds his man. It's Webb. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Receivers are bunched together. QB keeper all the way. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Fights off a defender. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Play action here on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Washington. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Webb. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. design quarterback run. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Terrapins, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's Stone. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Stone. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the pass off the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Stanford.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To the air, it's Stone. Pass caught, can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out.
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. 2 teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, 2 teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Maryland Terrapins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. For a gap, it's Anderson.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Dropping back, it's Stone. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense in 3-up mode.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Cardinal. They strike first in this national title bout. The national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
7-0.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. Over the middle. It's Manning. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover. Here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Manning. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Big stiff arm, and he breaks free.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. He'll hand it off. And now the defense able to bring him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Touchdown, Maryland. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball in the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set out from the 13. On the ground, it's Anderson.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Back to throw. It's Stone. Quick throw to his receiver. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. First down, looking for more now. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Terrapins.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. play of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Stone. Sure hands. It's Anderson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll test the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the ball.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. And he's got it again. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using his legs. It's Lewis. Heading for the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Terrapins looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Defense get very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland. The offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Stone. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The offense now operating in empty. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Tracy. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The ball is caught. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Stone. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Manning. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's who the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the second half is a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial third down play coming up. He keeps it himself. Did not get there. And now he's going to bring out 4th down and 1.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Terrapins. That's another touchdown. A dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass. It's Stone. That's caught. It's Tracy. Past the 30. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 4 receiver is split wide on 2nd and inches. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to chuck it again. Nice grab. It's Tracy. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Stanford has moved into the red zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield. It's Stone. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Stanford getting set for their 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Touchdown, Stanford. A great catch and run for 6.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out into space and allow him to utilize that speed.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Bringing it out. It's Manning. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter?
14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. They try to sneak it for the first.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll hand it off. There's a stiff arm. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Washington. He fires it down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Stanford now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Stone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Tracy. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. To the air, it's Stone. Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a 1-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Leaning on the run game here late. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. And the same runner's got it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Terrapins will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Back to pass. It's Stone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Grab behind the line. It's Tracy. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
He's out of bounds at the 42. 2nd down.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Brown. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Catch made on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
To throw, it's Stone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Caught behind the line. It's Brown.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers did not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? That's reeled in. It's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And that's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in a game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a first down, and you get out of bounds. And with no timeouts, that's critical.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
First and goal, down 8. They've got a score and at a 2-point conversion. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford.
Chris, I really think the defense was expecting a pass. Instead, they run it in for the touchdown. They're within 2. Under 2 minutes to go in the national championship. You go for 2, and we've got a tie game.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Stone. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs it into the end zone. The 2-point try makes this a tie game during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Back-to-back deep shots. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. We get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. The Terrapins come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The linebacker shifting around now. Scanning the field. It's Washington. Looking deep to the right side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Manning.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Going for his running back. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. First and 10 play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Manning. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Washington. With the catch, it's Manning. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
And that's a first down. That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
First and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Trying for pick six to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring or the game is over.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a toss to the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Now, second and goal.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship.